Hey guys, Ryan LaChapelle here with PIDP 3320, and this is my pay it forward video for you guys. Right off the get-go, I wish I watched some of these videos before I started the course because I think it'll help you structure and give you a good idea of what this course is all about and kind of how to navigate through it. So why don't we start off with the intro video. Your 2-minute intro video is the first thing you have to do. Now, guys, don't think about this too much like I did. I love making videos, but I probably did 30 or so takes before I got the one I wanted to post. And yeah, just don't think about it too much. Just keep it simple, keep to the major points, and get her done for sure. Onto the synchronous session. So one big thing for me with this was learning from other people. It was hard for me to get going on this, but once I signed up for those sessions and once I participated in them, ideas just started generating in my head, right? So I participated in Tim's session, and it was all about how to perform CPR. Now, Tim's session was very structured, was very organized, and you could just tell his time management skills were totally on point. And for someone like myself that's kind of like OCD and likes to be super organized, that was really refreshing to see. And I wrote down a lot of tips and tricks from Tim that I wanted to use in my own session, mostly in terms of structuring and in terms of he was really good with keeping everybody actively engaged and having a conversation. There was a constant conversation going on. I love that. Mara's session really taught me, and I think you guys should do the same. She had a bunch of different activities, fun activities. We played this one game, Kahoot, and that's something that I used in my session. It was this fun online game. People use their phone. They literally put in a pin, and then you're playing this fun interactive game with music and stuff like that. So I used that in my session, and even in my session, I had my participants comment on how cool that was. So learning from other people was huge. Advertise. Once you post your session, it's hard to get people to comment. It can be, right? But I had to bug every single person I knew and people in my synchronous session. I was like, hey, check out mine, writing, direct messages to them, stuff like that. So reach out to people and entice them to join your session because it could take days, guys. It really could. And the asynchronous, something that I really wanted to do and really that I found the most interesting sessions were the ones that had a variety of activities and tools. So with mine, I love making PowerPoints. Google Slides is so good for allowing anybody to access that slideshow. So I wanted to Google Slides, but I also wanted to incorporate a lot of different activities like charts and diagrams and labeling all the different components. I did how to fly a drone, but then I also wanted to have my own take on it. So that's why I have my own YouTube video in there with my personal tips and tricks. And I wanted people to see my passion. I think it could be a good idea for you guys to do something along with your passion or your hobby, something like that, because then it really brings out this energy and excitement towards what you're talking about. And that's what it did for me. When I started talking about my tips and tricks for flying the drone, it was unlike any of my other presentation, and I was happy to share that. I was like, oh, I want people to know like all the fun things I've discovered using this and how to inspire them to maybe try out my tips, and it could really benefit everybody for sure. So those are kind of my reflections, guys. Time management, again, is huge. learn from each other. That's what I did this entire course. I learned from every single one of my sessions and incorporated a little piece of that into my own. And got to meet so many wonderful people. So I really hope you guys enjoy this course. Give yourself time, and things will start to formulate in your brain once you get started. So have a great time, guys. Great sharing my reflections with you, and best of luck with PIDP 3320. Woo!